Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Caught by the receiver. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
First down and 10 now. He'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. The Longhorns will line up to boot it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So the Florida State Seminoles offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team. Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Finds his man. It's Higgins. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Udo. Throws to the tight end. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Noles will have to punt this one away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. He has first down yardage at the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield. And he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense
has it back to the end zone. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. Longhorns will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Texas, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Boy, the timing and the execution is outstanding here by this offense. Quarterback makes the easy throw, but the blocks out in front of this receiver were the key to get him out into space and allow him to utilize that speed.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Running back has it on a screen now. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense played coverage or blitz. Drop It's Udo. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it with room to run. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. The Noles will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Here's the second down play. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Looks to the left, pass caught. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Short completion there, second down coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Breaks into the clear. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down.
Well, I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
He's got it, enough for a first down. Touchdown, Seminoles, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see. And kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. First down here for this offense. Wants to throw it. Quick throw, testing the middle. Pass complete on a crossing route. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. Here comes the bunch formation. On first and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Can he make it to the marker? Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Well, the RPO gives you more options on your plate. It can confuse the defense a bit as well. Here, they trust the quarterback to be able to make the right decision and get the football into the hands of the playmaker.
Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. Longhorns have first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab by the receiver. Touchdown, Longhorns. They couldn't stop him there. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And the back gets the football. Across the 30. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical into line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up. And the Seminoles will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He's going to try to return the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
The pass rush closing in. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage, so don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
He is stopped cold on 3rd and inches. On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes a quick grab. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback still with the football. He shreds the tackle.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Grab behind the line. It's Jones. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas. There was no catching him that time.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Looking to pass. It's Udo. He's running out of time here. tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
He's bringing it back. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick in return. Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking right. This one caught. Touchdown, Longhorns. This quarterback on fire today.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime, and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Back to throw. It's Udo. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent that deep shot. The Miners going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The returner is brought down. Gets it started in the next drive. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. The pocket breaking down. And the completion made. So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. Movement here from the tight end. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And they bring him down right at the 20.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
The Seminoles look to keep this drive moving.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the Noles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he's got it at the 15. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. It's a fumble behind the line. Ball scooped up by the defense. Touchdown, Knowles. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Pass complete. It's second down now. QB decides to keep it here. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Texas. Great connection there for 6 points. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Return starts from inside the 5. Refusing to be stopped on this play. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. The Noles looking to run some tempo here.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Motion now from the tight end. Play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. The pass rush gets home.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And the Seminoles will bring their punt team onto the field. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner will be brought down. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On first and 10. They'll look to throw it. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's going to take off here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Clock running in the final minute here of the third quarter as they come up first and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That run moves the ball across the 40.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He's got room to run. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
It's a quick grab. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They keep him off balance with a run. Bring to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And the quarterback keeps it here. Fighting him off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. That gain makes it second and medium. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. They recover their own fumble, but it is a big loss. Here comes third and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. To the air, it's Udo. Looking for the wideout. Over the middle and incomplete.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. The Seminoles keep the football on the move. Pulls it in. It's Higgins. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. After all, that looks deep left. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. That's a costly penalty. Offense gets a new set of downs. They've got a long drive going now, aided by that penalty flag. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Back to pass. It's Udo. Defense is coming after him. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
What a run and a pickup for this offense. This all starts with a great read by the quarterback. Saw the defender coming in, just knew this was not the time to keep it, and he does a good job of getting it to one of his playmakers, and boy, does he make a big play.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Leaning on the run game here late. As the 1st down is still going. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. The Longhorns come to the line and start a fresh set of downs.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Keeping it on the ground here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Gonna run it. It's Sampson. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Point after, up and good. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback keeps the football. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.